What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my MLB picks for today. Today is June 22nd, 2023. I'm actually going to have some League of Legends picks for a free video later today as well for the LCS. So be on the lookout for that, as long as I like the picks, of course. But be on the lookout for that as well later on in the day. I actually really love 5 different picks on the board right now for prize picks. They have a lot of strikeout props up already. They also have some total base, some hitter strikeout. I don't have any of those that I'm really liking right now, but I'm liking that they have all of these props up already, and it's only 6 in the morning. So we love to see that. We've been killing it in the VIP. We're up around 80 units this month so far. I'm in the middle of updating the VIP stats. I'll get that finished tonight in about an hour. So by the time you see this video, the VIP stats should be updated. You can find that link in the Discord. I've kept track of basically every single bet since I've started the premium, so you can see how much we've been up or down every single month. Real quick before we get started, if you're interested in joining that VIP, it's only $20 a month. You get my prize picks, underdog, and sleeper plays. You get sportsbook bets for THUNDERPICK and BOVADA. If you're not signed up for THUNDERPICK especially, I highly recommend it. They've been killing it. I'll show some of those bets later on today, but THUNDERPICK is a great website. They have great odds for esports and sports. I also do VIP only chat, VIP only live streams every once in a while, and even VIP only giveaways. So make sure to go join VIP. Again, it's only $20 a month, which even if you're playing $5 units, you'd be up $400 this month if you tailed every bet. So that $20 is just a drop in the bucket compared to what can be made. And let's just get started. Let's get these picks. Give out these free picks and go over why I like them so much. My top play of the day coming from Pittsburgh, Mitch Keller, over 6 pitching strikeouts. He's been on a rampage lately. We can see he's gone over in 4 out of his last 5. Weirdly enough, his one time that he went under was versus Oakland. I'm assuming this is when they were on their heater and they won 7 or 8 games in a row, but very odd. They only had 1 strikeout. He's been doing great versus everybody else, though. Even versus the Mets, who do not strike out much at all. They are ranked 4th on the list of least strikeouts, averaging under 8 strikeouts per game. Under 8 strikeouts per game. He got 7. So he actually is killing it this season. He's versus Miami, who are ranked 8th. They're averaging around 8. Even in their last 3, they have around 8 strikeouts per game. They had 9 last game, but you can see 8 to 9 strikeouts per game for Miami on average. And when we take a look at Outlier.bet and change these props to strikeouts, the link to Outlier.bet for a free 7-day trial is in the description as well, by the way. We can check at Mitch Keller over 5.5. So obviously this is a little bit better of a line, but he's at least going to push in 9 out of 10 of his past 10 games. And he's actually not once in his past 10 going for just 6 strikeouts. He always has 7 or more. So in 9 out of his last 10 games, he's gotten 7 or more strikeouts. So absolutely loving this play. It's minus 145 odds to get at least 6 strikeouts today. And some of these teams are also really good. He got 8 versus the Diamondbacks and 13 versus Baltimore. Baltimore is 13th, and then the Diamondbacks are 3rd, actually. So he's getting high strikeout counts versus these teams that are really good. So I definitely love taking this over today, and it's one of my most confident plays of the day. I also really love Blake Snell over 7 versus the Giants. The Giants have been striking out like crazy this season. They're 28th out of 30th, averaging 9.5 strikeouts per game, almost double-digit strikeouts per game, and his line is at 7. We can see he's gone over or pushed in 4 straight games. The one time he went under in his last 5 was versus Washington, and the Nats are literally number 1 least strikeouts per game. So he only missed it by 1 there too. He's been getting double-digit strikeout numbers, and he's versus the Giants, who have just been terrible at striking out. We can take a look. Over 6.5 strikeouts has the minus 143 odds, and we can see he's been on this heater recently. Before this heater, he was only getting 6, 5, 7. The least strikeouts he's had is 4 in a game, and that was versus the Dodgers. But other than that, it's been 5, 6, 7, and then this recent heater. So I do think that he's feeling really well. He's feeling good about himself. You know, like he's on this heater. He's been striking them out left and right, and he's gonna want to keep that going, especially versus the Giants tonight, who have strike out a ton. So I do love this over 7 strikeouts for Blake Snell as well. Third best is Aaron Nola versus Atlanta. I have him going over 6.5 strikeouts. We can check this number. He's gone over in 4 out of his last 5. The one time he went under was versus those Mets, where he got 5. And like I said, they're ranked 4th on the list of least strikeouts per game. We can take a look at Outlier.bet again for him. Over 6.5 is around -120 to -130 odds. He's hit this in 5 of his last 10, 4 of his last 5, and he has 2 games where he's had double-digit strikeouts, 1 game where he had 9, and then a lot of games where he had 7, 6. So he's going to be right around this number, I believe, especially versus Atlanta, who are 10th, averaging just around 8 strikeouts per game. They had 9 last game. I do think Aaron Nola, he's kind of similar to Snell, where he's on this heater, and I think he's going to want to just keep it going, and I think that he's going to take advantage of the Braves today, and I think that he's going to go for 8 or 9 strikeouts this game. So I do love this play, and you can actually pair that with Bryce Elder as well. I like Bryce Elder over 5 strikeouts. You can take the no-run first inning if you want to as well. Elder's gone over or pushed in 3 of his last 5. One of those versus Washington, where he only got 1 strikeout, unfortunately. He got 8 strikeouts versus the Mets, 5 versus Oakland, and 6 versus the Dodgers. He's versus the Phillies, who I believe are 23rd. They're 24th on the most strikeouts. They're averaging over 9 strikeouts per game. They had 12 strikeouts last game, and over their last 3, they're averaging over 11 strikeouts per game. So we can check his odds. Over 4.5 is -135 odds. He's hit this in 5 out of his last 10, 3 of his last 6 again, or pushed. He's only pushed that 1 time though, and I think he gets at minimum 4 strikeouts this game. But I think that he's going to go closer to around 7, especially versus the Phillies, who, like I said, they're ranked 24th. They've been striking out a ton, so this is definitely a good spot for him to be in. And my 5th and final play of the day is Jake Irvin. This is my first under of the day. Jake Irvin under 4 pitching strikeouts. We can see he's only pushed in 2 of his last 5, and the rest he stayed under. Last time versus the Diamondbacks, he only got 1 strikeout. He got 1 strikeout versus Detroit as well, who are 19th. Arizona are ranked 3rd least strikeouts. They've been averaging 6 to 7 strikeouts per game. So with Jake Irvin projecting at 4, I absolutely love this number to stay under. We can see under 3.5 is a little bit of plus money. They don't have the alt lines right now, so I can't really check the odds on Outlier.bet, and Bovada didn't have them either. But we can just check his last 5, check his last 10 for this year, and we can see he went under in this game. He went under versus Detroit. He went under versus the Dodgers, under versus Diamondbacks. Again, he only got 1 versus the Diamondbacks last time around. He got 4 and pushed versus Miami. He got 4 and pushed versus the Padres. And then he's went over twice, 1 time against the Giants, who strike out a ton, and then 1 time versus the Mets. Now, the Mets, they are ranked 3rd or 4th. They're ranked 4th or just under Arizona. But recently, they have been striking out a lot more. So, I do believe that going against Arizona and them not having that recent blow up, they're still just averaging 7, 6 strikeouts per game. I do love this number to stay over 4. Even if he pushes, I'll count that as a dub. You know, if we go 4-0 and 1 with that 1 push, that's still a 5x here. So absolutely love all 5 of these picks. Again, I have Mitch Keller over 6, Snell over 7, Nola over 6.5, Elder over 5, and then I have Jake Irvin under 4. Make sure to go sign up to Sleeper, Underdog, and PrizePicks using code TTL for that 100% deposit match. Go check out my partners at Outlier.bet using my link to get that 1 week absolutely free. And go join that VIP, guys. We're going to keep making money. Make sure to like the video and leave a comment, and I'll see you next video.